Will Pakistan ever be free of the fear and grip of terrorism? There are 4 points to address this concern. What terrorist acts are currently taking place in Pakistan? What is the cause of terrorism in Pakistan? What is currently being done to prevent terrorism in Pakistan? And what does the future look like for Pakistan's war on terror? So, what impact has terrorism had on the Pakistani people? Well, according to the Institute for Conflict Management, between the dates of the year 2000 to March 24th, 2019, there have been 29,678 total deaths caused by terrorists in Pakistan alone. That's right, almost 30,000, or about the population of Rexburg, Idaho. Some of the biggest attacks in Pakistan have been a bomb attack targeting former Prime Minister Benazir Bhutto, killing 139 people in Karachi on October 18th, 2007. On October 28th, 2009, a car bomb ripped apart a market in the northwest city of Peshawar, killing 125 people. On July 9th, 2010, another suicide bomber killed 105 people in another market in Muhammad. On December 16th, 2014, a game changer impacted Pakistan when Taliban insurgents stormed an army-ran school in Peshawar, killing 154 people, most of them being children. This attack generated a huge anti-Taliban movement, and even some extremists condemned the attack. On February 16th, 2017, a suicide bomber struck a shrine in Pakistan where pilgrims were performing a Sufi ritual after evening prayers, killing 88 people and wounding about 300. Finally, the most recent major attack was a bombing in Mustang, killing political candidate and 128 other people. So why is there so many attacks on other Muslims and in the terrorists' own country? There are probably 3 main reasons for this. In a journal found on the PubMed Central, the authors believe that these 3 reasons are 1, the historical developments, 2, the psychological influences, and 3, the influences of the religious schools or madrasas. For a country as young as Pakistan, they have been born in blood and have had several major wars, including the 1947 partition, the Indo-Pakistan Wars of 1947, 1965, 1971, and 1991, the Soviet-Afghan War of 1979, and now their involvement in the U.S. war on terror. Is it any wonder why these people see violence as a prominent solution? Next is the psychological influence. With drone attacks killing civilians, corrupt politicians, and a war that seems to some only be against the Muslim religion, it is easy for some to only see themselves as victims and the good guys, and others as the bad guys. This makes it easy for them to desire revenge and engage in a holy war. Madrasas, aka terrorism schools. Most madrasas are not terrorist schools, but a few have been known to be the starting ground for Taliban recruits. Some teach jihad or a holy war and revere as heroes people like Osama bin Laden. They also teach that to die as a martyr will guarantee you a place in heaven and a gift of 40 virgins. So, is Pakistan doing anything about all this devastation? Yes. After the school shooting in 2014, they created a national action plan to combat terrorism. Included in this plan are things like action against extreme propaganda, choking the financing to terrorists and terrorist organizations, and regulations on religious seminaries and institutes, and implementation of the death sentence of those convicted in cases of terrorism. How effective is the Pakistan government at implementing this plan? Well, that is an answer everyone would like to know. The U.S., in a military review journal, has called out Pakistan as playing a double-double game. And no, we're not talking about basketball. They have said Pakistan's military and intelligence services view the Taliban and the HQN as the best or perhaps the least worst option to hedge against the rising threat of Indian influence in Kabul. At the same time, Pakistan often plays nice with the United States in achieving major international counterterrorism goals or shared arms against militant groups operating in Pakistan that directly threaten the Pakistan state. According to the data from South Asia Terrorism Portal, I would dare to say that Pakistan is somewhat effective at implementing their plan. As we can see from this data, the civilian casualties were almost cut in half the year after implementation and have continued to decline ever since. Terrorist incidents, or in other words, the threatened or actual use of illegal force and violence by terrorists, has also gone down 67% as of 2017. Will Pakistan be able to totally eliminate terrorism in its country? In my opinion, not in its near future. In the next video, you'll see a reason why I believe so.
لفظ دی جهاد څه ته وایي د الله تعالی دین او د الله کلمه چې دی نو په ټولو خلکو باندې دپاره شي ځکه الله فرمایي چې تاسو د دې خلکو سره جهاد وکئ د هغه پورې حتی لا تکونه فتنه چې تر دې پورې چې شرک او کفر او فتنه چې دا په جهان کې پاتې نشي.
It's clear through targeting such young children that ISIL intends to be present in Afghanistan for many years to come. Ideological teaching forms just a part of the curriculum. There's a practical side too.
Most of the terrorists in this Afghanistan town were actually from Pakistan, and the same story happens in Pakistan. It is a hazy future for Pakistan, but as Victor Hugo said, there is nothing like a dream to create a future. Many dream of a Pakistan without terror or terrorism. That concludes my presentation. Thank you so much for watching.